Welcome back to another video. If you guys don't already know, my name is Souad and I show you guys how to wholesale real estate absolutely free. Now, linked in the description, before we start, linked in the description is a free wholesaling course, and I mean free, and it has everything. We're talking full breakdowns, contracts, scripts, softwares, everything that you need in order to wholesale real estate is linked in the description in that presentation. Now, that should be step one. Before we go and continue in this video, that should be the first thing that you do. Knowledge is everything, and if you go through that entire presentation, best believe you're learning something new out of it. Now, today we're going to be talking about how to wholesale real estate with $0. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, again, having funds does make wholesaling a lot easier. You get better softwares, better systems, better lists, but don't worry. It is completely possible to do it with $0. Rather than using actual equity, we're using sweat equity. So we're going to put in that work. Trust me, it is worth it. Now, first thing that I want you guys to do is go on Batch Leads and download their free trial. They're giving you 500 free property records. If you don't feel comfortable using your own card, use the privacy app. It gives you a prepaid card. That way, if you forget to cancel after the 7-day trial, you don't get charged. So download Batch Leads. Linked in the bio is the Batch Leads free trial. So check it out and get your 500 records. The link for that is down in the descriptions below, or if you follow me on social media, it is linked in any of my bios. Batch Leads is offering you 500 free property records. Use them. Trust me, you want to use it. So typically you want to go after motivated homeowners, and usually vacant, absentee owner, tired landlords are usually the best list to go after. So I do recommend to go after those filters. I also do recommend to choose your own neighborhood, especially if this is your first deal. I do recommend for you to be close by. That way you are able to go down to the property, take photos of the property, meet investors at the property. It is 100% easier when you're able to actually go see the property. Now, if you're in an area or a state that does not allow wholesaling or has extra rules and regulations when it comes to wholesaling and want to do things virtually, absolutely possible. Just keep in mind you're going to need boots on the ground. You could usually find those on Facebook investor groups. Go to that state's Facebook investor groups, leave a quick post and say, hey, I need some boots on the ground to take some photos. Usually pay them like $20-$30. They'll take photos, do whatever you need them to do. If that doesn't work, you can always go on Craigslist and go on gigs and hire somebody to go down there and take photos for you. Now, Batch Leads offers you the property address and the property homeowner's name, right? You still need phone numbers. This is where Direct Skip comes into place. Again, linked in the description, Direct Skip is offering you 500 free skip traces. So now if you upload that same list you got from Batch Leads to Direct Skip, now you got the phone numbers. So you have the address, you have the phone numbers, and the homeowner's name. The entire list is skip traced for you, and you haven't spent a dime. Everything has been for $0. Now it's time to start calling and texting. This is where things do get easier when you have a software and a system, but it is still 100% possible to do this with $0. You're going to be doing things yourself, and you're going to be doing things manually, right? I'd recommend either, if you're comfortable, use your personal cell. If not, you can always use a Google Voice number. And you just have to start making those calls on that Excel sheet, start calling them, start texting them, start leaving voicemails to everyone on that list. You're probably wondering now, well, what do? I have all these names and numbers. I don't know how to call them. I don't know what to say. Well, I got you guys. Don't worry. I have the script included for you guys. It is linked in the description. Absolutely free. Again, you're spending $0. So check out the script. It's the one that I personally use. No joke about it. It's the one that I personally use. It's the one that my virtual assistants use. So I know that it works. So all you have to do is use it. Again, a conversation flows naturally is always going to be better than following a script. I recommend having a script open in front of you. That way, if you do get stuck or don't know what to ask next, it is right there in front of you. But you want this conversation to flow as naturally as possible. You're speaking to the homeowner, getting as much information on the house as possible. That's really what you want to get. Now, the second thing that you're going to need is contracts, right? Guess what? Those are free as well and linked in the description. And again, everything also is explained in video form. If you check out the videos, I have the contracts, the scripts, all explained step by step in video. So now you've utilized these free trials and got 500 free records, right? You got 500 free leads. Now, this is a great way to start, especially when you're first starting out. It is more than enough for you to really start making those conversations and practicing. Again, wholesaling is a numbers game. So obviously, the more people that you reach out to, the better chances you're going to get that yes. So when you do get that yes, you have the scripts, you have the contracts, you have the breakdown on how to calculate formula and rehab, also linked in the description. It is all for you guys. Literally everything that you need is linked in the description. Now, finally, once you have the property locked up, right? You went all through all the steps, you locked it up under contract. Now comes the fun part, finding a buyer. And again, there's a video for that too. I wish I was joking, but literally everything that you need for wholesaling real estate has been broken down either in the presentation linked below or any one of the videos prior to this one. And that is how you do an entire wholesale transaction with $0. Now, if you got the first 500 records and let's say you didn't come across someone that is interested in selling, guess what? Repeat the process. Create a new batch leads account. Create a new direct skip account. Now you have 500 more leads absolutely free. And you're able to call them, text them, leave voicemails, and do this again. Now, instead of 500 records, you have 1,000 records. And typically 1,000 records, you should be coming across at least one conversation with a homeowner that's interested in selling. If not, you might have to go back and brush up on the skills in terms of cold calling and texting. Go back to the script and really learn it. Go back to the steps and fully understand them. Because with 1,000 records, you should be having at least one deal. But that is how you wholesale real estate with $0. I hope this video helped. And I hope you guys comment, how much money should I do it with next? Should we do it with $50, $100, $1,000? Obviously, the more money you have, the easier, the simpler processes become. But I wanted to show you guys that you can absolutely do this with $0. Utilize those free trials. So many companies, so many software, so many systems have free trials. Use them. Create multiple accounts if need be, but use them to your best ability. When I first started out, you won't believe how many free PropStream accounts and batch leads accounts I made. To the point that I had VPNs to hide my locations and hide my IP addresses so I can have more free accounts. It's really crazy when you're first starting out, especially when you're low on funds. You got to find creative ways to get these records and get these leads because they're not cheap. They really do get expensive. So truthfully, use it to your advantage. That's what I would recommend. I know a lot of people would say, get the funds first and go. No, we're working hard. We can do it ourselves. We can do it without the funds. If we're going to put our own sweat equity in this, trust me, it's going to matter. We're going to close that deal. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped you guys in terms of wholesaling real estate with $0, especially when you're low on funds. I know you want to get into the side hustle game, you want to get into real estate, but that capital really does bring you down sometimes. But it is 100% possible. You just got to get creative with it. Truthfully, you just got to get creative with it. Try driving for dollars, right? Drive around, look for the stressed property. Go on truepeoplesearch.com, plug in that address, get that phone number, and call up that homeowner. There are so many ways to do this absolutely free. It's going to take a little bit longer compared to other people, but forget about other people. Do it for yourself. If you're willing to put in that work, trust and believe you're going to close that deal. But again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.